Switzerland is likely to particularly promote as standing alone goals gender equality, health, water, as well as peace and security. But we will also try to ensure that the issues like disaster risk reduction, sustainable consumption and production patterns are not lost on the way to a new set of goals. Working under time pressure, being participatory as much as possible in an agenda which is highly controversial, there it becomes very complicated to get also those voices heard which are not strong enough and do not have much capacities to contribute and to participate in these international processes. I think the most recent documents by the EU also illustrate that it's a fact that this will be a matter to be discussed from a perspective beyond aid. Other sector ministers will have to be included, non-aid policies will have to be addressed. This cannot just be done within the traditional development aid as constituency any longer. It hasn't been done in most recent years, limited to that, but we will need to expand our outreach even more to other ministries and other stakeholders. Policy coherence from such a perspective will become even more important than it has been in the last years, and it will be a very challenging task, more challenging than it has been any time before, and that's actually what we are working at within Swiss Development Cooperation, and happy to have extended the relations and exchanges of experiences with other players, other agencies, other countries, and also think tanks like ECDPM. This said, there is still, of course, important challenges. Monitoring and reporting are maybe the greatest challenges we have. Monitoring means that we have, as any other agency or many other agencies, we do not yet have the necessary instruments to really know what kind of progress we are making within a year or within 2 years or within 5 years. Reporting is also something we are working at intensively, meaning that we do not have a particular mechanism to report to the public and to the parliament. Unlike other countries, that's something we still have to work on it very much. Migration has always been a strategy of human beings to escape poverty and mitigate risks and seek a better life. And in other words, it has always been a driver of development. While there are important impacts which challenge economies and societies of developed countries, a major challenge nowadays, we think, is also to counteract a growing negative perception of migration. And of course, there is the task to a development agency to limit possible negative impacts of migration on migrants, on the individuals when they become victims of human trafficking, these kind of things, and also of their societies and their economies when they are losing their best brains. They have their brain drains. Our very pragmatic approach is of SDC within this global program for migration and development is to increase knowledge and capture experiences with regard to the nexus of migration and development. We have more and more facts which illustrate actually that migration is indeed also can contribute very, very positively to development, be it in the South or also be it in our own societies. That's what we try to make available, to make visible. It's an instrument to counteract misperceptions on migration.